Now I'm joined by Reverend Josephine Egan, and she's going to share with me the many weddings that she's celebrated. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Rebecca, for having me.
Now, when we spoke on the phone, you told me that's what you do. You celebrate weddings. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Because weddings are about celebration. It's about two lives coming together, joined in marriage, and two families coming together. And so it's always a celebration. It's always happy. And that's why we celebrate marriages.
Please give me a little background on you and how you became a reverend.
When I first was ordained 16 years ago, the focus of my ministry was in long-term care facilities and in hospitals where we visit the elderly and the sick, pray with them, conduct worship services, and visited them. At that time also, I was developing and running art and music programs. I would load up my Jeep with musical instruments from Africa, also art supplies, drive around rural Nova Scotia, and then set it up and conduct art sessions in public libraries.
So in the wedding aspects, what's the first thing you speak to the couples about when they come to meet with you?
When I first see them, I always ask, how did they first meet? How did sparks fly? How did they know that they were the one for each other? And then they would tell me their story. And then I would ask them, how do they envision their ceremony? Who will they invite? Who will participate? Where is everybody coming from? Then I would ask them if they've given thought to their ceremony, to the wordings, to the prayers and blessings, to who will participate, who will hold the rings, and some of them ask for guidance on how to show their love and commitment to each other. So, for example, they might say, we are Scottish and we would like hand fasting. So I would say, oh, that's a wonderful way to express your marriage. Basically, it's in the Eastern Orthodox tradition, the couple will hold hands and then the priest will lay his stole over their hands and pronounce a prayer and a blessing over the married couple as they united in marriage. In the Scottish tradition, their wrists are bound together. And this signifies two lives coming together. Other couples will choose to mix sand together or light the unity candle.
So there's many different ways that you've helped the couples signify their love together.
Yes.
And you're open to all of them. You've actually had a unique couple that asked for something different, didn't you?
Yes, they did. They asked for a reading. It was entitled, No One Can Oppose the Beating of Two Klingon Hearts. And it's from Star Trek. And then it was just so exciting because it's what every marriage is about, is the beating of two hearts. It's expressed differently in different scripture. It's expressed differently in love poems and in different readings. But this one particularly from Star Trek, it says exactly what it says. No one can oppose the beating of two hearts.
And that's lovely because that's the way that they represented it in their marriage.
Yes, it is.
That's wonderful.
There are many other ways to express it. Other couples would like to combine two different faith traditions, one Catholic, one Anglican, or they would say, I would like traditional evangelical marriage ceremony or a Baptist ceremony or Eastern Orthodox ceremony. Other people would just say, could I use contemporary readings in my ceremony along with blessings and prayers? Or how about an Irish blessing to go with that?
And that's wonderful that when you meet with them, you find that in the first meeting. Yes. Now, you've done many weddings. Do you remember the first wedding that you did?
Actually, no, I cannot, because every wedding is the first one for me. And that's what one couple shared with me. I had conducted their ceremony 5 years ago, and then their friends wanted me to perform their ceremony as well. And this is the feedback I got from the bride, is that for Josephine, every ceremony she does is as though it was the first one. And every ceremony is so special. I can feel it because it's two lives coming together for the first time, and it's always special, and it's always the first time. I remember the words, the liturgy, the meetings, everything that's put into that couple ceremony, the warmth, the glow, the happiness they felt that day. But for me, each one was the first one.
So you don't have an order to it. That's beautiful. Now, you're a very calm and soft-spoken woman. Tell me how you get the couple to stay calm on a stressful day.
We're always prepared beforehand. I always tell them it's a big day. You feel lots of emotions, excitement, happiness. This is the pinnacle of your joy. And sometimes you might feel nervous or your heart might beat faster, but this is all normal. You will feel it because this is what you feel. If you want to cry, laugh. It's all great. I tell them, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about remembering any words. Just repeat after me. Put your mind on cruise control. I'll take you through it all. It would be like a walk in the park. And just relax. To focus on each other, the love that you feel, the warmth. Look into each other's eyes, and it'll be easy. I always, when I come, I usually chit-chat with the groom, tell him how handsome he looks and how ready he is for the bride. And then if the bride is available, I go and speak to her, and they always look so gorgeous and so beautiful, and I always compliment them on that. And usually when they see the pastor come to them, they always feel calm and they always feel happy, and every marriage just flows, everything goes so beautifully and calmly because they expect it from me. They expect it to be relaxed and laid back and full of joy and excitement and wonderful, and it's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah, like you said, they're on cruise control. They're just looking into each other's eyes, and you're taking the lead. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Josephine, for coming in and sharing with us for so much you have done for couples.
Thank you very much for having me, Rebecca.
On the Showcase Wedding website, we're going to have the link for Reverend Josephine, and you can get in touch with her to start planning your wedding day.